Hey, Kyle Wilson here, and in this video, we'll be talking about branded NFT platforms and which platforms are going to make you the most money. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so we are looking at the DC, basically marketplace here, or at least they haven't rolled out their full marketplace. They're just giving away free NFTs, but I thought this one was interesting just because from a fan perspective, maybe this interests you, and could be a cool way you could collect your first NFT for free. Now, I don't think this is going to make you a lot of money, but it is pretty cool that they are giving free NFTs, and it's more on the promotional side, which, this is not too much of a surprise when we see brands enter the NFT space. This was always going to happen, with the promotional NFTs and a way to help promote their movies and their fan bases, right? So with that being said, this is a platform I'm going to keep an eye on in the future as well, just in case they do something a little bit more, with limited editions, if you will. Now, the next platform I'm going to look at is OneOf. This one is a interesting one, and they have Sports Illustrated as one of their brands that they have on their platform. On their website here, let me go back, and then they have Grammys, which I thought was pretty interesting because this NFT drop, actually, you could have a chance to win two Grammy tickets to the Grammy Awards, which I thought was really cool, and that was free NFT drop. They had the Whitney Houston as well NFT drop, and a lot of these other athletes on here as well. You have Wayne Gretzky, Shaquille O'Neal, Duke, the basketball team, Mia Hammond, Jerry Rice, Dave Buckus, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I mean, so some of these are pretty iconic athletes, right? Muhammad Ali, Billie Jean King. And they can add utility if they wanted to their NFTs in real life. So you could possibly meet some of them at their meetups in real life or whatever, right? And they also do music drops as well. So I collected a Cool Kids NFT, and it was kind of like a blind box drop. So it came with some lyrics or a song in there, if you will. So I thought that was really cool. And I did a whole video on the sports pass and what that means as far as getting the pass goes. And if you got one of those, it gives you access to the drops, early access to the drops. So that's a platform I'm definitely looking at. This is also an animated NFT with Jerry Rice, which I thought was really cool that I saw on Twitter. Next platform is NFTU, which is another interesting platform. It's kind of like Top Shots, but for the college NFTs, right? So, if you're into college, this is something you might be interested in. This is kind of like backed with or powered by Recur, kind of like what Palm's doing with DC. And I thought this was interesting. If you're into the college, scene, or you love the sports, this could be something that you might want to collect. Now, this drop is coming up pretty quick, March 14th. I'm not going to be dropping a ton of money into this because I'm not a huge college fan, but unless I have the chance to collect somebody that's already in the NBA or has a high chance of getting in the NBA, then I might go ahead and collect that and get one of these cases. But yeah, just something I just wanted to point out in case you are big into the college sports. This is another one here this is obviously the Recur Pass, which gives you early access, I believe, to these types of different platforms and things like that if you own one. Now, next one is Terra Virtual. This one has been around for a long time. I've actually known about it for a long time. Even some OGs try to get me, on this platform. Now, some of these brands and IPs like Pacific Rim, Godzilla, Lost in Space, Top Gun, they have their NFTs on here, which is interesting. If you like that brand, you could collect them and things like that. Now, they don't have huge brands just yet, but it's something to keep an eye on. And it is kind of somewhat kind of like VeVe. They have their mobile app with augmented reality and things like that, but I haven't seen super huge brands on that, but maybe you're into those fandoms and you might want to collect those. Another one is Ethernity chain or Ethernity, and this one, they also have a mobile app and they have their own token, and these ones are pretty cool. So we're going to take a look here at the marketplace. So you see Pacquiao, Anderson Silva, Dan Marino, some of these are some also iconic athletes, and there's a lot of art mixed in with some of these athletes as well, which I think is really cool. As you can see here, it's glowing, And so I think these are really cool. You got the DeLorean. I believe Lionel Messi's on this one as well on this platform. And so you can collect some really iconic athletes on here. And it's like their first NFT. And I think Jeremy Padower is a advisor on this platform as well. So I thought this platform was very interesting. And, you know, it does look like these NFTs are holding value on this platform. And this is something that is probably in the upper echelons of what I consider a more blue chip platform, like VeVe, for instance. VeVe is definitely a blue chip platform that I would consider as one of these platforms that you can make a lot of money and potentially become, you know, you grow your portfolio exponentially just because they have the Master Collectors program on this platform. As you can see here, obviously the biggest brands in the world like Marvel, Disney, and many others. They even have comics on here, and the very first appearance of some of these iconic characters in real life in the real comics, right? And they dropped the NFT variants here, the Black Widow. And so yeah, like some of these comics in real life go for a lot of money. Now I don't know how much this comic goes for in real life, but they have dropped like Marvel Comics #1, for instance, and that one goes for a lot of money in real life. So yeah, if you're lucky enough to have one of those or got one of those on the drop, then you're probably sitting pretty right now. pretty. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. I just wanted to highlight different experiences and kind of highlight what I consider more the blue chip platforms and my favorite platforms. My favorite obviously is like VeVe, for instance. I've been collecting on there for over a year. They have the Master Collectors program and reward you for collecting and things like that. And I am still going to be buying a lot of NFTs on VeVe for the foreseeable future. The community is amazing. And, you know, with these other platforms, I haven't seen like super massive communities built out like quite like VeVe. So obviously you already know if you've been watching my channel that, you know, this is a pretty amazing platform that is my favorite, right? But yeah, with that being said, I'm still keeping an eye on all these other platforms. And I still think that's like, there's something for everyone. They obviously like definitely have like a unique spin on their own platforms, and it's quite different in my opinion. And with Palm dropping DC NFTs, I think that brings a lot of value back to the very first Batman that was dropped on VeVe and things like that. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What is your favorite platform and why? And are you excited about some of the other drops on the other platforms? Let me know in the comments below. And did I miss any other branded NFT platforms out there? Just let me know in the comments below and I'll check those out. But without further ado, that's all I got. I'll see you guys in the next video at the blockchain. Be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.